Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Quick throw over the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. It's a nice game. They move the football up to 27. The Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the ground, it's Hill. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and you're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed to the running back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll toss it to the right side. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Golden Bears are in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try the right here. When they've got him behind the line, a tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So California's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Gamecocks line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge curve, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He was already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Cal's offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a shotgun run play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks free with room to run. Here, tremendous toughness here. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cal. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24-14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught down at the 20.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Gamecocks move into the red zone. Quick pass pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
He gets the first and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. Another pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, I'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still losing by 13. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. We get the second half started with the running play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. How
about this defense. Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive.
And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunity.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The comeback is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. So California's offense back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Cal. And this game is now dead even.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Kirk Cal has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Has a path to the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the same runner's got it again. And tackled there by the defense.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards to keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Cal's offense takes the field now. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake on 1st down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. The game moves the ball to the 34. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Their last chance here. Catch made on the out route. McGann is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's brought down out at the 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
That's exactly... You're drawing up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a 1st down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Toss play to the outside. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throwing off play action. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Throws it in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throws it to the right. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as his team continues to win football games.